Welcome to Bring on Tech. So I'm here with another video, and if you are a viewer for the first time, if you are watching my channel for the first time, do subscribe to my channel and click on bell icon to get the latest updates. So in my earlier videos, I have covered EC2, and my last video was on IAM, which is the AWS security revolves around IAM. Now, in this video, I got some request in my mail asking that can you cover EC2 user data as well? Okay. So, what is EC2 user data? Before knowing that, I will tell you what is bootstrapping. What happens? What is bootstrapping? And what happens when your computer starts? So, do you know, guys? Whenever you start your computer is booting that time. You might have heard of this term that your computer is booting. Booting means it is applying all the settings. Okay, so when a computer starts, it's apply all the settings. Now in terms of AWS instance, whenever you do a bootstrap, you bootstrap using a user data. Okay, so user data is nothing but a set of commands which those commands are getting launched when the machine starts, and you mention those commands, and it happens once. You only bootstrap, you only apply those user data only once at the instance when the instance first starts. Okay, so EC2 user data, what it does is it automates this process. For example, say if you want to install an HTTPD server, and you want to print, say, hello world, or say you want to print some command, so that you can pass into EC2 user data only, and at the time of booting only, everything, all the softwares updates will happen. So if you ask me what all the functions we can do from bootstrapping is, you can automate the boot process, you can apply updates, you can install softwares, you can apply patches, you can do anything you can think of. Okay, so EC2 user data is the set of commands which you give during instance creation, which helps do this. Let's see the hands-on as well. Okay, so I'm going to EC2. Yes, but again, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, do subscribe to my channel and click on bell icon for the latest updates. We'll keep on getting nice videos on AWS. Also, I will start making videos on DevOps and database topics as well. Okay, so this is going to be a very useful channel for you if you are working on this field. Do subscribe and click on bell icon. Thank you. So let's continue. So let's see the hands-on. So let me create one instance. Let me launch the instance. Okay, so going to select one AMI, Amazon Linux 2 AMI, and T2 micro type instance. In configure instance detail, in the advanced details, you will see the user data, and I'm going to input as text. So I already have the script ready. So what I'm doing it here is, in the AMI, I'm firing an update, then I'm installing an HTTPD server, then then I'm starting the HTTPD server, then enabling the HTTPD server, and I'm going to print welcome bring on tech, and this is, I'm creating a bring on tech HTML file, and where it will be displaying this message. So it's important to give this bin bash at the start of the user script. Okay, remember to give that. So let's go and let's also give a sudo su because it might need a sudo su permission. Maybe it is not required. Okay, let me give this. Okay, so this bin bash is important. So we're installing HTTPD server on Linux 2 AMI and launching and creating one page HTML with this information. Let's go to add storage. Let's go to add tags. That's fine. We'll go to configure security group. Now let me create one new security group here. Okay, so SG1234 SG user data. SG user data. I will add another rule. Say HTTP. Where it gone? Okay, yeah, and I will allow traffic from local. I'll review and launch. So if everything goes well using the IPv4 address, and here I'm choosing the keypad which I already have. Okay, so if everything goes well using the IPv4 address, I'll be able to I'll be able to see the HTTPD server are running. Okay, so it will be installed, it will be started and enabled, and if I select on IPv4 address, I will be able to see that. So now the EC2 instance is running. Let's see the I think it will just take some time. Just a minute. I'll just wait for a couple of minutes. I should not take much time, but let's just wait for some time and see whether I'm able to launch this or not. Okay, yeah. Now you can see this test page. This page is used to test the proper operation of Apache HTTP server after it has been installed. If you did this, this means that your user data worked. But since you cannot see the last HTML, the script for printing bring on tech, and it goes to Word. Okay, you may now add content to the directory. So it's not that you can add content to any directory. You have to add content to where www HTML, and that's why you cannot see it. So let's go and launch another instance, similar instance like this. Action instance state, sorry, action, and let me first remove this. Okay, now this is the instance and I'm going to launch similar instance like this, launch more like this, and I will go previous and sorry, I'll go previous. I think I selected the wrong EC2. Let me go back. Launch more like this. Okay, now let me go to previous and change the EC2 user data. Okay, now here, as you saw, right, you have to, in the test page, this has to go into directory where www.html, and you just cannot give it to any directory. So I'll change it here I'll change this to var HTML, and I'll give it say index.html. Okay, and I will review and launch it. Review and launch it. I'll use the same key pair, launch instance. Now, in this case, I'm closing the previous HTTPD page, and if I go to the current EC2, which I learned from the previous EC2, so I'm just refreshing it. Now it's running. I'll wait for some time because it takes a time to get things running. So it should, if it is done, then it will show the HTTP page with that. I mean, it will. So it is still taking time, means it is still happening. And let's just keep on refreshing it. It will be done in some time. Okay. We'll just wait for some time. It takes a couple of minutes for it to complete. Okay, now you can see this message, bring on tech, and host name is this. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that you have successfully launched the HTTP server, you have started and enabled it, and you have created this HTML page with this message. Fine. So this is what you do using. Now see, you didn't do anything after installing EC2. You're not installing Apache server. You are doing everything at the boot time only. Okay, so you are automating the bootstrap process using the EC2 instance. Now if you want to connect to that this EC2 instance as well, you can do that. That's not an issue. So let's go and instance. Let's go to connect, and here you can get the SSH command to connect at the rate. We'll see. I'll just go to okay. I will just go to CD downloads because my PEM file is in downloads. Okay, now I'm in downloads. Now I have to give uh, the IP 34.207.58.4. Okay, now if you see first time it will give a warning, you have to say yes, and it will connect to the EC2 instance. Now you can see that now you have connected to the EC2 instance. Now let's go to cd var www.html. Okay, that is created, and we have this index.html. So that means your user data has worked perfectly. You are able to launch an HTTPD server. You are able to start an HTTPD server and create this index.html file at the bootstrap time as well. So in this way you can do a lot of things, and this is the main purpose of user data, automating the bootstrapping process, automating the lot of automating the booting process. During boot time you can do a lot of things, applying indexes, applying softwares, applying patches, and there are a lot of things you can do, right? So I hope you like this video, and let me know if you need any other details. Do subscribe and like my videos, and you'll keep on getting wonderful videos like this. Thank you for watching this.